Good morning. Today is July 9th, 2013, and this is the weekend review. I'm going to continue my moratorium on weather updates in the hopes that this charitable climate continues. So we're just going to, once again this week, leave it at that. The focus this week has been on cultural practices, which include vent aerification and top dressing. Vent aerification, if you've seen other pieces in my blog, is a solid tine, non-disruptive aerification method that we use to break the seal of the turf surface and allow a good exchange of gases between the soil and the atmosphere. The roots depend on tiny air pockets in the soil, and when that soil surface gets sealed off, the oxygen can't be replenished in the soil. So basically what we are doing is forcing the issue, opening the airway by creating holes in the green and allowing oxygen, fresh oxygen, to get down into the root zone to help those plants stay healthy. So you'll find that this time of the year, when the weather gets warm and the humidity is extremely high, it's like breathing through a straw. It's almost like if any of you are asthmatics and you need that inhaler, that's how the roots feel when the surface of the turf gets sealed off and it really just can't get adequate oxygen. So that's why we vent, and we vent very frequently. We vent every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season. So that's why we do that. Our seedlings that we put out on the collars are surviving. We have mowed them twice since germination, and we're pleased with the outcome there. Hopefully that will continue as the weather continues, which would be great. We do, however, have roughly three collars that may require some sod down the road in order to adequately repair those. If that is the case, then we will sod these areas following our greens aerification in September. Following the greens aerification in September, that is when we will go into our aggressive cultural practices and management of the collar area, reducing the width. So that will be the perfect time to sod those areas. We are going to dethatch those areas and beat them up pretty good, and then we will sod any damaged areas at that time, which will allow them to heal and not be disturbed going into the fall, and allow them to root and tack and be ready for the spring. Yesterday afternoon, we received a little over 3/4 of an inch of rain in about 30 minutes, and that volume and intensity caused, as we have in the past, some of our bunkers to start to wash out. By the end of today, it's going to be probably by the end of today, all of those repairs will have been made, and you won't see any indication of washouts in your golfing experience this weekend. So that's hats off to my guys. They do a great job getting things back in shape quickly, but also with the newer bunkers and the design, we don't have quite as many washouts that we've had in the past. So we're pretty happy about that. The drainage installation with the CRI project continues to impress me. As I mentioned, we got a lot of rain yesterday. The fact is, in years past, if we had received that amount of rain in that short amount of time, we would still be on paths today and possibly into the weekend. But we were able to get off the paths today. We're 90 degrees today, which was great. But I'm really pleased with not only the effectiveness, but the efficiency at which the drainage system is operating and allowing us to drain off as quickly as possible and dry up, so that we can get on the golf course to maintain it, and you all can get on the golf course to play it. So, but we will continue to monitor all these areas. We have small areas throughout the golf course that need tweaking. We have areas, for example, down by Four Red Bridge near the stream that has a little pocket there. Those are areas that hold water. These are all areas that we have a master list of that we plan to address this winter as the ground freezes, we'll get in there with drainage systems and catch basins and things like that, and get those taken care of. So I look forward to those winter projects. That's all we have for this week. As always, enjoy the golf course. Please fix your ball marks or ball mark, and pass on to your fellow members to please do the same. That does help out the golf course and everyone's golfing experience tremendously. So please do that. That would be great. So after that, just have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.